12 years ago, I was excluded from Wits University, but today, I'm back.
Am I really that much? And breaking these niggas down like a camera. You don't really to know you are.
Hey, Teacher Mama family. I know I haven't been posting as much lately. Life's been full, juggling being a mom, a teacher, and a student, and in between all that, I also need a little me time to recharge. But like I always say, we fall and we get back up. So today, I'm taking you along as I wear one of my many hats, being a student. That's right, we're back at Wits University after 12 years, and I want to show you what a day in my life looks like with a few surprises along the way. It feels so surreal being back here after 12 years. Alright, here we go. Back inside Wits University. Feels so familiar, yet so different. Okay, now just trying to find my way. It's been a while, so forgive me if I look a bit lost. Up the stairs we go. Wow, some things never change. These corridors bring back so many memories. Let's see if I can find my lecture hall. I hope I'm going the right way. So, funny story. I came all the way here only to find out that lecture doors weren't opening. I thought maybe I was, too early, only to find out that we don't even have class today. So I just found out that there's no class today. So your girl came all the way here for nothing. Zip. Let me work on my assignment, guys. Let me just work on this assignment because there's an assignment. I'm hurt. I woke up early on a Saturday to come to school. And there was no class. How did I miss that? I don't know. Also, it's been a hectic weekend for it. So instead of getting frustrated, I decided to go on a little mission to find a charging spot for my laptop. Little did I know. This mission would involve getting a bit lost through the corridor. Okay, not a bit, but just trying to find a quiet place where I can plug in and work on my assignment that is due on the 27th. Imagine. Phew, finally, I managed to find a spot. Sometimes being a student means navigating the campus maze just to get some work done. Alright, let's plug in this laptop and get to work on my assignment. Time to make this unexpected free time productive. Even when life throws little surprises at us, like no lecture today, we can still make progress. Let's do this. So since there's no school, might as well do a mini sit down. So I'm gonna tell you about life 12 years ago when I was excited to be a Wits. Hey guys, so this is what happens, right? High school. You basically told the only way to make it. Not in so many words, but you know how it is. Then your physics kids, your science STEM kids will be getting the automatic, you're gonna make it, thing. So I remember I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wanted Like I just knew that I wanted to go to school, but I had no idea what I wanted to do, right? So here I went, and I went through the prospectus, and it was like, picky, my new mom. Landed on BSc. What is it? BSc, but general. Yeah, it's BSc general. Imagine what the heck is that? But anyway, you get excited because I'm like, I'm doing Bachelor of Science, not knowing what it was. Anyway, stay with me. Cool, I'm accepted. I'm happy. I'm gonna be a Wits, guys. And then, fine, I get shelves. Like everything is sorted. I register. I'm funded by NIPSA. So I'm like, okay, step closer to my dreams, right? Yo, I remember the first day, right? And I don't think people speak much about this feeling out of place. I was here, but I was just like, this is not for me. But hey, you've registered. You said you want to come to school. The parents are happy. They're excited. My child is at Wits, and I'm struggling. Like I'm struggling because it's subjects that I hate, like this chemistry. I've really loved chemistry. It's physical science. I've really loved physical science. It's biology, and it's not just the human biology. There's always the animal biology. If you know me, you know that I hate animals. Like I can't stand animals. And there I was dealing with animals. So at my first, I remember my first biology class, we had to like look for epithelial cells. Yeah, was it epithelial cells? Yes, epithelial cells. So we are given a microscope. My gosh, this is the first time I'm seeing a microscope. Yes, I'm from a good school, Exclusion, but the only microscope we had was one microscope, and I don't think it was functioning because I don't remember using it. But anyway, everybody gets a microscope, and you can see the people that are used to it. They're so comfortable with it. They know how to turn it. And I'm just there doing this. I don't know. I'm looking like nothing. I'm looking nothing. Guys, and see, here's the thing. You can't even cheat it because whatever you see in the microscope, then you must go draw it. So what am I going to do? And it was so clear, like there are kids that have never seen my microscope versus the kids that have seen it and have been in schools and have used it. They're so comfortable, and here we are trying to find our way, and people and the lecturers like saying no. So there were tutors like, okay, you have to scrap and put in there, look for your epithelial cells. I'm like, I'm not seeing anything. They give me a different microscope. Like, okay, try this one. But still, like there was like the day I was just like, okay, this is not for me. Like, I don't know what I'm doing here. I hate what I'm doing here. Like, I think I zoned out, and at some point I was just like, yeah, let me just roll with it, but I don't know what I'm doing here. Then there was stats, scales. I don't know. Imagine there's physics, chemistry, biology, the human part and the animal part, and also there's the plant part, the stats, and then there's maths. All those things. That's one. The ones finished me. So I was like literally good in school with maths, especially the stats when I understood it. Canvas sitting. I remember my first test. I studied, guys. I studied and I studied and I studied for nights on end. Did I not come back with the 1 out of 100? Guys, I cried because I was just like, after all my efforts, and this is what I come back with. And I'm thinking, that's in high school I was one of the smartest kids. What's happening? But I realized that All this was just because my heart wasn't in it. I wasn't as dedicated as I acted out to be. Because in the physical, you see me holding a book, you see me studying. But in actual fact, I wasn't understanding anything that I was studying because my heart already knew that this is not something I want to do for the rest of my life. I can't go. They would use animals, so you have to look at those animals, touch them, and I'm just like, I'm scared. And at some point, we had to dissect a rat. I remember, it was the worst of my life. So they breed these rats, right? So, and then we give them one. Everybody gets to have one, so it's like an assignment, and then you have to like dissect and peel the skin and dissect, make sure that you don't, that your rat doesn't bleed. I hated it. I hated it. So even when year end came and I was excluded. So when you're excluded, it's like, bye. You're not a Witsy type, right? Or you're not in our caliber. As much as it hurt, but I knew that, okay, definitely I wasn't doing for me. And I did appeal, but I wasn't appealing for me. It's just like, because I was scared now to tell my family that actually, guys, Wits decided to kick me out because I was not performing. Also, I don't know why parents never ask you, like, are you okay? Are you dealing? Like, how's school? For some reason, when you get to university, they assume that you're fine, or you're old enough, you can handle whatever has been thrown your way. So even when I did appeal, it was just like, okay, let me just try for the family, but I knew it wasn't going to work. And then fast forward 2025, I get accepted and my anxiety goes through the roof because I'm just like, the last time I was in this place, I got excluded and now I'm here. And I haven't told anyone that I've been studying Wits because I'm just like, okay, let me try take it all in and not like pressurize myself like I did before, So if you're watching this video, then you know that she girl in 2025 is a Witsy and she's doing well. And so it just shows also that it goes with growth and maturity. Because tell me, how in my age I'm doing better than I did then? And I haven't been in school for the past 6 years, but I'm doing so well and I'm so proud of myself. And I look around this building and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm here, I'm doing it, I'm killing it. And you know what, it's just a motivation to anyone that God's timing is everything. Just because you failed, or you couldn't, it's not even failing. Just because you couldn't do it the first time doesn't mean that you shouldn't try again. So listen to me being a motivational speaker. Anyway, looks like it's time to try and find our way out of here and finally head back home. Sometimes the simplest plans turn into little adventures. Today was definitely one of those days. Guys, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. From this teacher mama on a mission. Bye. Do not forget to keep growing and growing. Bye.